I made my first trip to Alaska in the early 1980s. I returned in 1989 to produce a film called The Great Alaska Cruise. At that time, 2 ships made the journey each week. They were only 30,000 tons, a far cry from the dozen ships that make the journeys now, each of them 100,000 tons or more. At Whittier, we boarded a train for Anchorage and the North. In the 1980s, cruise lines began taking passengers by rail to Alaska's interior. Along the way, we passed the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. Started in 1973, it was the first large-scale project to deal with permafrost. The trains travel daily between Anchorage and Fairbanks. We will be stopping at Denali National Park. Buses take visitors out into the park in the early morning hours to see the wildlife. Denali National Park is a protected habitat filled with caribou, elk, bighorn sheep, and grizzly bears. But the most memorable experience of that journey in 1989 was flying in a Cessna over the Alaska Range. I had never seen mountains so close, so dramatic, and covered with so much snow in summer. It was this trip that inspired me to learn how to fly. Within a year, I had my pilot's license, and over 20 years, I logged 2,500 hours flying to show my travelogue films. The Alaska Railroad returns to Anchorage and then on to Whittier. But before reboarding the ship, I took a small vessel out of Whittier to film the Columbia Glacier. This is one of the largest tidewater glaciers of Alaska. It has been retreating since the 1980s. Massive icebergs calve off into the sea, creating a stunning frozen panorama.